Lacey's back with the team, but she's dealing with PTSD. Will the team rally behind her or try to baby her? What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Lawrence Report. Tonight's broadcast, we're discussing episode 4 of NBC Found Missing. Wow, perfect. And y'all, I must say, this episode right here, was absolutely fire. I enjoy all the elements that this episode gave us right here, y'all. Lacey's back, but she's dealing with PTSD. She's not the same old Lacey that we always have always known, and I get it, right? Trent and Sir, I thought we was going to see a battle. I remember last week seeing those promos. I'm hoping that this season we will get them going at it one-on-one, because we know both these men are after Gabby's heart. So I cannot wait to see that battle right there. I'm still trying to figure out how in the world is Sir always disappearing into the night. I put this out last night. I tweeted this right here. I'm just trying to figure out, is Sir Batman? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. And my boy, y'all see, we are you know what? They was like working on this right here, but we are officially shipping Zeke and Lacey. Do you see the way my boy rallied behind his woman last night? He was like, listen, Gabby, go on. I got her. I got her. I got her. But before we get started, it'd be great appreciate if you guys get a subscribe button. And please do not forget to comment and like. Let's talk about NBC Found Missing Wild Perfect. Now, this episode right here opens up with crazy man. This guy, so crazy, y'all. I'm talking about Sir. Sir is speaking a whole nother language. I had to look it up. I think they say he was speaking in a Dutch language, right? This man is making plans for Gabby, trying to buy her a house, but at the same time, he's making sure that the house has a basement. So it lets me know that Sir is going to do the unthinkable. He's going to try to kidnap Gabby and put her into a basement. Now, this episode right here, the case evolves around a young man by the name of Jay. Jay's parents have been missing. This is basically a domestic violence case as well, right? And he goes to the police station asking for help. And Jay's like, listen, my mom calls me every night around 8 o'clock. I believe he said 8, somewhere around that time. And she ain't calling me. I'm trying to get some help and see what's going on, right? And I thought that was dope because, a lot of times we talk to our parents, and, we may talk to our parents at a certain time. Like I know my mother and my sister, they talk every single day. So if one of them don't talk, they kind of get nervous and start asking around, did you see mom? Did you see sister today? That's the kind of relationship they have, right? So also I have to mention this. Now we know Lacey's coming back. Lacey's back. But Lacey, she wants to help out with the case and everything, right? But I'm like, Lacey, you gotta slow down. You You're just coming back from a horrible kidnapping. You gotta relax, right? Now, her goal, her mission is like, yeah, I'm back with the team. What case working on? No. Lacey, I need you to take care of yourself, right? Now, we find out that she's going to be staying with Zeke for a minute, right? So I thought that was dope. They have a great bond, a great relationship, right? So I'm happy about that right there. But switching back to the case. So the boy, Jay, his parents are kind of a part of a elite, socialite type society, right? They're socialites, right? And unfortunately, the father was beating on the mother, and the mother went back. She got her leg back, and he went to jail, things of that nature right there. Of course, she had to get arrested because of the way she did her leg, right? I believe she captured him, if I'm not mistaken. So that's the case, right? But also this case right here was very important. This case was very important to Trent. We find out in this episode, when it comes to Trent, domestic violence hits home hard for him because his sister was in one of those domestic violence type relationships. And I love how they showed in the episode last night, Trent wrapped his arms around the boy, right? Because it was personal to him. And of course, we know Sir cannot help himself from trying to help Gabby solve this case. We saw him leave a note for Gabby. Now, I thought this is when Sir and Trent was going to go at it. Because, Trent is at the house where I believe it was Jay's parents' house, if I'm not mistaken. He's at the house, trying to, backtrack a couple steps, right? And there's blood everywhere, stuff like that, right? But Sir is also in the house, right? Absolutely crazy. Like I said, he left a note for Gabby, right? Now, I gotta talk about this too. I gotta talk about this. When it comes to Lacey, Lacey was saying she saw Sir, right? And I couldn't imagine being a woman being a woman of her stature, right? And nobody's believing you. Like when you was a little girl, nobody didn't believe you about Sir. Now that you're adult, people hardly believing you. So it had to be where they was on surveillance camera, right? And that's when Sir was following Trent. Of course, that's when Lacey started freaking out. She's having these episodes, right? And now Trent is talking to his boss, right? We saw this in a preview. He's talking to his boss about arresting Gabby. Gabby has been made the confession about what she did with Sir. She's like, listen, I'm ready to go to jail. It is what it is. I have to go to prison, jail. How many years, it don't matter. I did what I did. I'm ready to lay in the bed that I messed up on, right? Now, Trent's boss is like, listen, you are kind of aggressive. I'm paraphrasing here. You're kind of aggressive and going after Gabby. Are you sure you really want to do this? Are you doing this out of spite? Is it because she didn't tell you all her secrets? Or is it because she was leaning towards Sir? Like, why are you so aggressive in trying to get Gabby arrested? So I'm like, okay, Trent, okay. And it made me think myself, was Trent really doing this for himself? Or is he doing it for, quote unquote, the law, right? So y'all let me know down in the comments. Is Trent doing this right here out of spite? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Also, it looks like the Margaret vision is back on board, but the issue is she cannot process her vision without with Gabby being around. If Gabby's around, it's not gonna work because her and Gabby still got beef. And believe it or not, we saw it towards the end where Margaret was like, after the boy Jay, they got him back and safe and sound with his mom, right? Margaret, this threw me a loop. Margaret wanted to see where they kept Sir, where Gabby kept Sir. After they say welcome home, like they always do. They always say welcome home whenever we saw the case, right? I'm like, Margaret, what? I didn't get that. Why would you want to see where something horrible happened, back in that basement? Like, that's like so horrible to see. I understand that. At some point in time, I'm hoping Margaret can get over everything she's been going through when it comes to Gabby, right? And of course, as we get to the end, after Lacey ends up discovering about Sir, right? And they alert the team. She's freaking out, right? I get it. Now, she's going to be with Zeke, like I said earlier. Because Zeke said, listen, I got the security system bumping. Nobody going to get near us within 100 feet. And I love how my boy, Zeke, he's very protective over Lacey. Gabby tried to question Lacey, trying to get her memory jogging, stuff like that, but it was a little bit too much, and she ended up freaking out, right? Because she don't remember everything that's been going on, right? And that's when Zeke was like, yo, it's enough, Gabby, it's enough. But one thing that I did love, she mentioned to Zeke. Zeke is kind of like her comfort umbrella, right? She mentioned to him that Zeke didn't understand how she's so strong, right? But she mentioned that, for me, I just have to keep going. I beat my boogie man. She's talking about the one and only Mr. Bad. Y'all already know who I'm talking about, right? Sir. And now, when the episode closes, I don't understand how they did this right here. I do not understand how they did this right here. They played us. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm hoping this is a nightmare, y'all. I'm hoping that this is a nightmare. Because at the end, we saw Zeke freak out, right? It looks like he may be waking up from a dream. And Gabby I mean, not Gabby, but Lacey has vanished, right? And that scared me too, because I'm looking around my room. I'm like, what in the world is going on right now? I thought we was good to go. I thought everything was in the clear. Hopefully that is a bad dream. Y'all let me know down in the comments, y'all. Please tell me it's a bad dream. I'm hoping that it is a bad dream, y'all. Please, please. We cannot lose Lacey again. So that is my thoughts on this episode of NBC Found. Y'all be sure to comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Another fire episode. Like I said, I'm still hoping we're going to see that battle between Trent and Sir. That is my hope. It's going to happen, y'all. It is going to happen, y'all. And as always, thank you for tuning in to the Lawrence Report.